Hello everybody, welcome here. This is going to be a transmission to assist you in reconnecting and harmonizing your field with your home planets. In the transmission itself, it did come through, and I'm just going to give a little bit of background or just a little bit of explanation without it being too long. Basically, consciousness has different levels, and it's not hierarchical in any way. It's by no means higher frequency is better than a lower bandwidth of frequency. After all, it is just what it is. It is different bandwidths of frequencies, different levels, different numbers, and they each serve their own purpose. At the very ultimate state, where people would call the creation or even maybe pre-creation, source, the void, pre-manifestation of the universe. At that point, everything is actually nothing. All of this just dissolves into potentials. And for us to even be in this body, for us to even function in this linear way, which again, linear or non-linear, dual or non-dual is not right or wrong, it's not good or bad, it is neutral, it is just what it is. So for us to even be here in this physical state, in this body, in this flesh, to be speaking like this, for you to be able to hear me, to see me, our consciousness have sort of stepped down many levels in order to be here. So in the transmission, you will hear me use the term descend, but descend doesn't mean the opposite of ascension. No, it's basically describing the process of stepping down frequency, like how sometimes you would need a transformer to step down voltage from a high voltage to a lower voltage so that it doesn't fuse your appliances, it doesn't explode or implode your appliances. So it's the same thing with frequency, that we step down multiple levels to be able to even reside and take on this form in this 3D. In these different stages, our consciousness, in a sense, funneled through different stars, different planets, perhaps even funneled through different archetypes. Archetype is a very umbrella term, or a very general term for many different things, like maybe the ocean, maybe the elements, maybe certain ascended masters or certain deities. The names that we have for these ascended masters, deities, sages, gurus, and their form that they take, that we sort of understand them to be or know them to be, is already personified in some way or another for us to understand. But essentially, it is like different prisms that our consciousness would funnel through and step down, such that our individualized consciousness now is able to perceive this linear way of earthly life, right? So this transmission is basically sort of working it backwards, reconnecting your field, your consciousness with these higher bandwidths of consciousness or archetypes or planets, templates that we are funneled through to be us, and everybody has their very unique composition and unique makeup of these different things. So as you move through this transmission, don't think too much about it. Try not to use your mind to comprehend what is being spoken out. A lot of the times the words are really simply describing, or maybe it is a word that is very similar to the frequency that's coming through, but it's not exactly 100% compatible, but that's the best way to describe it. So instead of taking it on this very surface level, try to release all of the preconceived notions of anything, even meaning of certain words, and just observe and allow yourself to feel what you're feeling. And even saying this feels a little bit wrong, because sometimes you might not feel anything, and that is completely fine as well. I try not to say these things because then it will create expectations, but then if I don't, put it out there first, then these expectations might come. So yeah, just setting the scene and setting the tone, but ultimately listen to yourself, listen to your body, and allow yourself to receive however you want it. You don't have to be lying down to receive it. You don't have to be, sitting in meditation to receive it. You can be driving, you can be cooking, you can be doing anything, and just put it in the background, because this frequency is going to work with your energetic layers. It's going to work with the subtle layers. It's going to work with your subconscious. You can even listen to it while falling asleep and fall asleep throughout the whole thing, and that is great as well. So yeah, that is a little intro. I didn't want it to be too long, but you know me. So yes, enjoy this, and I hope that this serves you.
Irae she tumu koe tēnai kai, irae she te no kumu uae she te, irae ne e she te kumu uae shai se tēnai shu. Grounding your presence, your awareness into your body. As you take a deep breath in through your nose, bringing life force energy, prana, in through your nose, into your brain, into your entire body, every single organ, every single cell, every single atom. Ishuro komoai karai tene she karai nai tere ke shuto no kuai shatare se teno shu shu shu. As you exhale, relax your body deeper and deeper into the ground beneath you. Anchoring deep into the core of the earth. Begin to become aware of this sensation, of this magnetic frequency, and allow your awareness to connect with the core of the earth. The field of this consensus reality that we have all chosen to experience in this lifetime. tukumoai karai te te re she no kuai kuruai ke te nai sho. Eto kuro wa mai sho. Eto kuro wa mai sho. Eto kuro wa mai sho. This consensus reality is apparently solid, but it is in fact not at all. Our reality is a projection of our thoughts. Our reality, an animation of the breath, the pulsation of consciousness, the void, everything, every person, animal, object are all divine pulsations, divine animations, the divine breath of this one consciousness. We are only seeing it and experiencing it because we are observing it. Our consciousness that has been individualized has been filtered, funneled through different consciousness, subconsciousness, archetypes, just so that we can comprehend, perceive what this life is. Hai shai karai ne tomo ai shite karai ne te koro mo ai shi sai ne te. Ishai se ne te, ishai se ne te, ishai se ne te kuai sha. And depending on what planets and what individualized consciousness we came through, it makes up our divine function as this human form. Different compositions make up your unique function. Consciousness funneling through different stars, planets, archetypes, portals are unique to each individual. And that is the reason why you might feel particularly resonant to certain planets, certain races outside of this human race, certain teachings, certain sages, gods, goddesses, deities, as we descend, not in a bad term, it is neutral. It is a descent of density, consciousness, from the one to the individualized. Different stages, different bandwidth of frequencies, stepping down these frequencies
to be in this form. You will now begin to reconnect with these planets, star systems, portals, archetypes that your consciousness has funneled through to become you. The remembrance, the reconnection will assist you in this journey moving forward, and perhaps might even help you make sense of you, how you think, how you act, why it might feel so different from the conventional way. Calling in the highest and purest emanation of your home planet, planets, to the divine archetypes. Calling in the highest and purest emanation of your guardians, yourself, in these dimensions, in these timelines. Rai ke nui tu moai ke rai shite karai nai tu mokwai shite nai shata karai ne te. Eko kumoai shite karai ne eko kumoai shaite kirai shine te shite rai no kumoai shata karai nai tata. You don't need to know the names of these planets or beings. Simply feel. And perhaps there might not even be words to describe the sensations that you're feeling right now. Perhaps you don't even know what kind of feeling this is. That is okay. Release all of your expectations, all of the linear configurations in your system right now. Release all of the preconceived notions, understandings of anything and everything. And allow yourself to just be, without the need to understand, without the pressure to know, to do, to act. For there is nothing you need to do, nothing you need to say, nothing you need to know. It is all taken care of. And trust that this reconnection is already happening. Even if you don't feel anything, you might come to realization one day. That might not be now. That might not even be in a few weeks' time. Maybe months, maybe years. Who said there is a timeline anyway? Release this deep conditioning of having to complete something, to heal something, to activate something. Release the need to have all these external validations to justify and validate your experience, because there is no need at all. You're a divine being, and your divine function is running regardless. Harmonizing your field with the frequencies of the fields that are ready and available for you in this moment. To resonate in harmony, to merge in harmony, to converge in coherence, to become one. Shai te karai mai she te no kumuai shai satakara etene karai she te no kumuai shai tatakarai nai. Like your second nature, your very nature. Ke moa e kai te tenai sha, the reawakening of these templates in your field. Arai ne tu kumuai she te kuru kumuai she te kumu kuai she te ku. Arai ke ne te shutu kumuai. Ara e ne te ke e shutu kumuai. Ara e ne te ke shutu kumuai e she te karai ne te shu. Umu kua e shai ke te shitakara e ne tu mu kua e shai te te nai shu kumuai she te kara e ne te shuai maita. Shu kuai shu kuai shu kuai shu kuai mai she te shu shu shu. Ai ke kai kai ne te koko kuai kai shai kata nai ke ko kuai shai kumu ko kua kuai she te nai kai te tene sha. Connecting with the harmonic resonance of the ocean. Kuai kai kata tatanai she the whales. E rai no ko mo ko koi shai tatatatai shuku umu o kuai she te nai shakara e tena. Harmonizing in coherence with the water in your body, with the ocean on this earth. Ke no kumu wai shai katatatatatatanai shite kukum ukwai kai takai ke. Listen to the whale songs playing in your field. Feel the whale songs resonating in your field. The frequency, calibrating, restructuring, reorganizing into its divine blueprint, into its divine template, into its divine resonance, crystalline structure. Mai shai te ke tai shu umu kwai e shai se te kai she te shai te ke mu kwai shatai re te nai she te rai nai tata she te nai ra tata. Please allow yourself some more time to soak in this frequency for as long as you feel guided to, sealing your field in divine harmony, in divine coherence, in divine protection, in its crystalline diamond light. Pure, uncorrupted, untouchable,
unwavering. Shtakai mai, shitenai, shtokuai mai, shtekrais, shtokuruai mai, shtekrais, shtokuruai mai,